Yo, what's up everyone? It's your boy Laurent, back with another video, and today, we're talking about something that grinds my gears, a slow PC. I mean, is there anything worse than sitting down to get some work done, only to be met with endless loading screens and lag? It's like your computer is stuck in molasses. But don't worry, I've got you covered. We're diving deep into 5 simple yet crazy effective steps to transform your sluggish machine into a productivity powerhouse. We're talking about squeezing every ounce of performance out of your system so you can get back to gaming, editing, or whatever you do on your PC without wanting to pull your hair out. So, buckle up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's get this speed optimization party started. Alright, first things first, we're tackling the digital clutter. Think of your computer like your room. If it's a mess with clothes and random stuff everywhere, it's gonna be tough to find anything, right? Same goes for your PC. Over time, it accumulates a ton of unnecessary files, downloads you forgot about, and applications you haven't touched in years. All of this junk takes up precious storage space and slows down your system. So, what's the solution? It's time for a digital cleaning spree. Start by going through your downloads folder and deleting anything you don't need. Remember those memes you downloaded 5 years ago? Yeah, those gotta go. Next, head over to your Documents and Pictures folders and organize them. Create separate folders for different projects, delete duplicates, and move files you don't access regularly to an external hard drive or cloud storage. Now, let's talk about applications. I'm sure you've got a bunch of programs you installed but never use. Maybe it was that free video editor you tried once, or that game you downloaded but never actually played. These apps are just taking up space and potentially running in the background, eating up your system resources. So, go to your control panel, find the Programs and Features section, and uninstall anything you don't need. Trust me, decluttering your system is like giving your PC a breath of fresh air. It's amazing how much faster your computer feels with all that digital junk gone, and the best part, it's completely free. Okay, so we've tackled the clutter you've created, but what about the pre-installed junk that came with your computer? You know what I'm talking about. Those bloatware apps that you never asked for but somehow ended up on your system. These pesky programs can be a real drag on your PC's performance. They run in the background, consume valuable resources, and often serve no real purpose other than to annoy you. But fear not, my friends, because we're going to banish these bloatware villains from your PC for good. First things first, you need to identify the culprits. Open up your Settings app and head over to the Apps section. Now sort the apps by last used. This will show you which apps have been hogging your system resources even when you haven't touched them. Scroll down the list and take a close look at each app. If you haven't opened it in months, or if you don't even recognize what it does, chances are it's bloatware ripe for uninstalling. Click on the app and select Uninstall. It's as simple as that. Repeat this process for all the bloatware apps you can find. Your PC will thank you for it. Once you've purged your system of bloatware, you'll be amazed at how much faster and smoother your PC feels. Alright, now that we've decluttered and banished bloatware, let's give your hard drive a deep clean. Over time, your computer accumulates a ton of temporary files, system caches, and other digital debris that can clog up your storage and slow things down. But don't worry, Windows has a built-in tool called Disk Cleanup that's like a digital vacuum cleaner for your hard drive. It's completely free and surprisingly effective. To fire it up, simply type Disk Cleanup in the Windows search bar and open the app. Once it scans your system, you'll see a list of file categories that you can clean up. This includes things like temporary internet files, downloaded program files, thumbnails, and even your recycle bin. Go through each category carefully and select the ones you want to delete. If you're feeling brave, you can even check the Cleanup System Files option to remove even more junk, like old Windows Update files. Once you've made your selections, click OK and let Disk Cleanup work its magic. Depending on how much clutter you're removing, this process might take a few minutes. But trust me, it's worth the wait. After Disk Cleanup is finished, you'll be amazed at how much free space you've recovered. Your computer will boot faster, apps will launch quicker, and you'll have more room for the stuff that really matters. Let's take things a step further and fine-tune your system for maximum performance. This is where we dive into the settings and make some tweaks to squeeze every ounce of speed out of your PC. First up, let's talk about startup programs. These are the applications that launch automatically when you boot up your computer. While some startup programs are essential, others are just resource hogs that slow down your startup time. To see what's launching at startup, open the Task Manager by pressing Ctrl plus Shift plus SC. Then head over to the Startup tab. Here, you'll see a list of all the programs that run automatically when your computer starts. Go through the list and disable any programs that you don't need running in the background all the time. Disabling unnecessary startup programs will dramatically reduce your boot time and free up system resources for other tasks. Next, let's adjust your power plan. By default, Windows is set to a balanced power plan that prioritizes energy efficiency over performance. But if you're serious about speed, you'll want to switch to the high performance plan. To do this, type Power Options in the Windows search bar and open the corresponding settings page. Then select High Performance from the list of available power plans. Alright, we're reaching the final level of PC optimization, updating your drivers. Drivers are like translators that allow your hardware to communicate with your operating system. Outdated or corrupted drivers can cause all sorts of problems, from slow performance and lag to crashes and blue screens of death. So, keeping your drivers up to date is crucial for a smooth and speedy PC experience. Thankfully, updating drivers is easier than you might think. Most hardware manufacturers have their own websites where you can download the latest drivers for your specific components. However, manually updating drivers can be a bit of a hassle. Luckily, there's an easier way, using a driver updater tool. Updating your drivers can significantly improve your PC's performance, especially when it comes to gaming and other graphics-intensive tasks. And there you have it. 5 simple yet powerful steps to breathe new life into your sluggish PC. We've decluttered, uninstalled bloatware, cleaned up your hard drive, optimized system settings, and updated your drivers. Your computer should now be running faster, smoother, and more efficiently than ever before. Remember, maintaining a fast and responsive PC is an ongoing process. Make it a habit to run disk cleanup regularly, keep your drivers up to date, and uninstall any unnecessary applications. By following these tips, you can ensure that your PC stays in tip-top shape for years to come. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. If this saved you time, smash that like button, and let me know in the comments. What's your #1 tech headache? Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss our next video on fixing browser crashes in 60 seconds.